Hello students, in today's English class, we'll read your Moments book chapter number 10, The Beggar. The chapter, The Beggar, has been written by Anton Chekhov. Dear students, the story of the chapter, The Beggar, revolves around a beggar named Lashkov. Can you tell me what is the name of the beggar? Lashkov, yes. In the story, you'll read about Lashkov, who was a beggar earlier, and later how he changed his ways. Means, what kind of changes took place in his life, and how from being a beggar he turned on to living a very good life. So the story, it starts with the conversation between a beggar and an advocate named Sergey. Yes, here you find that an advocate is there whose name is Sergey, and a beggar, Lashkov. They both are talking to each other. Lashkov tells Sergey that he is very poor and hungry, and also tells him that earlier he was a village school teacher. And he tells him the story that things went wrong with him, so he was to beg. So this was the reason he started begging. Actually, Lashkov was making false stories. Who was the beggar? Lashkov. He was making false stories to beg. Sometimes he used to beg posing as a school teacher, and sometimes as a student. So, looking at Lashkov's present condition, Sergey took pity on him, and he offered him a job at his house. So when they both, Sergey and Lashkov, they went home, they went to Sergey's home. So Sergey asked Lashkov to chop woods for him. Means he gave him the job of chopping woods at his house. So Sergey, he asked his servant Olga. Yes, there's another character. Who is she? She's Olga. She is a cook of Sergey. Sergey asked Olga to look after Lashkov, to look after his work, how he's doing his work, is doing or not. So she's Sergey's cook, and she looks after Lashkov. Means she gave him the work of chopping the woods. Okay, what happened then? So Lashkov, the beggar, he was very much weak. So it was very difficult for him to do that chopping of woods. He couldn't do any hard work. His physical condition was not good. He hadn't eaten good food for time. So Olga looked at Lashkov and found him incapable of chopping the wood. So what she did? She rebuked him as he was not able to do his work. But at the same time, she was very kind to him. She was a very kind and generous lady. She was very sympathetic to him, means she was kind to Lashkov. Then Olga, when she found that Lashkov was not able to do his work, she took pity and she decided to help Lashkov. So what she did? So in place of Lashkov, she did his work. She did the work of chopping the woods and told Sergey, her master, that he had done his work. So then Sergey, he paid Lashkov for his work, but it was Olga only who helped Lashkov in chopping the wood. Lashkov hadn't done anything. He was weak, but Olga took pity and Lashkov earned money for that. Then what happens? Then Sergey, he asked Lashkov to come to work on the first of every month, because daily there was no work in the house. So Sergey asked Lashkov that he should come to work on the first of every month. Lashkov used to come, but the condition was the same. He was not able to work properly. So it was Olga only, the kind lady, who always helped him in his work. So once Sergey asked Lashkov to help him in shifting of his home. Sergey had to shift into another house, so that's why he asked Lashkov to help him shifting the furniture and other things. So Lashkov, he looked very weak and unhealthy. Then Sergey thought that he should not put Lashkov to hard work, and he decided to send him to his friend for an easier job. So Sergey, he was also very much kind when he found that Lashkov is not able to do that physical labor, so he decided to send him to his friend for some easier work. So then Lashkov got a more respectable job there. So here comes the climax of the story, the ending. After 2 years, Sergey, the advocate, he met Lashkov in a theater. So what did he see there? He saw that Lashkov was well dressed and he looked much healthier than earlier. He had become a notary, means he had got a very good job these days, and he was earning 35 rubles a month. So Sergey, looking at Lashkov, he felt very good, and then he was very much happy, and even he was very much surprised to see the change. As he was a beggar earlier, now he had become a notary, and he was earning. So look at the difference. When he gave him the work of chopping the woods, he gave him just half a ruble. But this time he was becoming a notary, doing a good job. He was earning 35 rubles a month. So Sergey, he felt very good. He was very much happy to see Lashkov in that condition. So Lashkov, at the same time, the beggar, the Lashkov, who was a notary now, he thanked Sergey for his kind words and deeds. He disclosed that it was Olga who helped and set him right. He would never forget her. Olga's words and actions had brought a change in him. She made him quit drinking also. So Lashkov told Sergey that it was the kind lady Olga only who helped him to resettle in his life. She made him quit drinking also. He left that bad habit of drinking also, and he moved in his life. He told everything, that how she helped him in chopping the woods and others. So Lashkov expressed his gratitude to Sergey and Olga. Means Lashkov thanked Sergey and Olga both for their good deeds. So he bade him goodbye and departed for his work. I hope you understood the story of Lashkov the beggar. What kind of changes, how he changed his ways, what kind of changes took place in his life, and from a beggar, how he became a notary and started doing a good job. He changed his bad habits also, he left those bad habits also. I hope you understood. We'll meet soon with a new chapter. Till then, take care. Bye bye.